Welcome to Motivational Moments. I'm Coach Rosa Smith-Montanaro, your training and workshop coordinator with RochesterWorks. And we are wrapping up our series on New Year, New and Improved You. And I hope it's been good. I hope you found it useful. It's good information. Can I just tell you, it's fantastic information. I have studied this field for decades. I'm not exaggerating, working with thousands of people. Holding their hand through the whole process, seeing what results from it. A lot results from it when you do it. You've got to apply it. You've got to apply the information. So please revisit this. I make them very short, very concise, so that you can do them. Okay? So here's what we're talking about this week. This is a good one. Know your recipe. Know your recipe for success. As you are making progress, as you are doing things and developing a system, and we've been talking about this for months now, creating a fresh start, letting go of the past, cultivating healthy mindset, healthy workplace. We've talked about it a lot. Go back and watch the past Motivational Moment videos as a refresher. But you have a recipe that points you in the direction of what works for you. And one thing I found is people will do what works until they reach their goal. And then they stop. They lose the weight. They get the job. They get the relationship. And everything they did to get there that helped them become successful, they stop. And then they come back for a session or a class or whatever, and they say, this isn't working. Well, actually, it's often you that stopped working. We have a recipe for success, but you've got to break it down. And so one of the things I'm going to ask you to do is think about what's been working for you. What's been working for you? I know when I have a morning affirmation, like my morning choices, I choose to do what I love with people I find energizing, and I choose to make an abundance of money from multiple revenue streams as I'm doing it. When I say that daily, it sets the tone for my day. So my affirmations, my daily choices work for me, right? Does it work for you? Have you tried it? Have you been creating a vision board? Have you been establishing accountability buddies? Have you developed your own affirmations, right? Are you following your advice from the future you? What's working for you? Keep doing it. I want you to know your recipe for success. It's very important, and it's a deal breaker because you could teach it to someone else. Now, I want you to remember that in order for you to break through to those goals, right? To get even more confidence as you pursue the next step, what has to happen first, and we haven't talked about this, is you have to have courage. You see, confidence doesn't always come right away. We have to have the courage to take the step, right? It's easy to take a step when you have confidence, right? It's so easy to take a step when you have confidence because you know what to expect. I know when I'm with you in a class, the questions you're going to ask me. I know where you're going to give me pushback. I already know what your biggest challenges are. I ask you because I want to address the group, but I have done this long enough that I know, and I have confidence in my ability to assist you in that and walk you through those steps. I know it, right? That's confidence. But what the courage would be is like when I started teaching ChatGPT and I did a live demo with you. When I do live demos with you, and it's courageous because I don't know what's going to happen. Technology could disagree with me. You might ask me a question I never asked ChatGPT. You might not like what I did. You might hate ChatGPT. There's a number of things that I don't know. But because I feel like this is part of the next step, this is the 2.0 version of myself and what we're doing together as a group, then I have to have courage, and take a step into the unknown for a moment and not know how it's going to work out. That's how we sharpen our saw. That's how we obtain more confidence, and it serves you well. And remember that the act of doing something, taking that action, it doesn't matter so much what the result was. This was a hard one for me. And it's a hard one for people to grasp sometimes. Taking the action does not necessarily guarantee success. It doesn't guarantee you're going to get what you want, right? There's times where I've done exactly what I'm sharing with you, and I thought, boy, I bombed that. And there's times I thought, well, I could have done better. And there's times I've done it where I said, whoa, that worked out so well. I'm so glad I did it. And everything in between. But here's what I know. I know this. When you take the step and you take action and you don't attach it to the outcome, you apply for the job, you do something maybe that you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, but you give it a shot. You are telling your brain, your subconscious mind, your conscious mind, your brain, the universe, the people around you, that you are ready for something better. You are creating a pathway, literally in your brain, and a expectation that your subconscious mind is acclimating to, creating this new identity, this 2.0. And magnetically, we are the law of attraction. We are attracted, like attracts like. We are making a statement that we're ready for this. It's not about getting exactly what you wanted. It's about making the declaration that you are ready for it. It may turn up in a different way. You guys, if you just take what I just said in this particular video and you listen to this every day for like the next few weeks, you apply it, you truly apply it, and you integrate it, you can create some really cool magical things in your life. And you know what magic is? It's a shift in perception, right? Magic means a shift in perception, right? If I can shift the way I see things, it could be perspective as well, I guess. If I can shift the way I see things, I'm going to be happier, and I might see different opportunities, and I'll make different choices, right? The difference between what I teach you about engaging in a bridge job and someone who looks at it as a survival job is often a matter of, this is my perspective, right? My perception is this is taking me somewhere better. My perspective is going to be that I can see it from that angle. And that is the difference between a successful employee and a successful experience and something that you were like, that wasn't one of my finest moments, and I was miserable. So draft out a recipe. What has worked for you? Outline it and continue to do what works for you. And continue to remind yourself that you know the recipe. If you continue doing what's worked for you, it'll continue working. And all you need is one little bit of courage, and that action speaks louder than the result. I hope you enjoyed this series. It's been an honor sharing it with you. Thank you for allowing me to do it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all your positive words and your encouragement. It means so much to me to know that you benefit from this. Please say, give us a comment, connect with us on social media, follow us. We'd love to stay in touch. And I know you're going to have a great year. Take care. Bye-bye.